Okay, here with Melbourne's own #1 female fighter, Nicole Brolan. Nicole, welcome back to the State Hockey and Netball Centre tonight, facing one of Australia and the world's best in Angie Parr. How are you feeling, and what's in the game plan for Angie here tonight?
Feeling really good. I guess in terms of game plan, I know she's going to come out hard. I know she's going to come out with some really bombing punches, and the game plan is to basically outscore her and kick. My legs have always been my strong point, and really focus on that. And just outscore her basically and keep her at bay.
Okay, #1 female fighter in Australia, Angie Parr, and her father Louis is out here from California. Louis, first of all, welcome to Melbourne. Angie, welcome as well. Big night for you tonight, taking on one of our own, Nicole Brolan. It's going to be a war. How have you shaped up for Nicole?
Oh, I've been training so hard. I feel so much fitter than Jamaica. I'm back to where I was, and I'm ready. I saw her fight last week, and I know what she's about, so I'm ready to land on her.
What is she about? How do you view Nicole Brolan?
She's a counter fighter. She's a good kicker off her back foot, but I'm not going to let her have any room and be dropping bombs on her.
Evolution Melbourne continues to be a happening here at the State Hockey and Netball Centre. We've got a women's fight that could be the female fight of the year. Angie Parr and Melbourne's own Nicole Brolan hammer is going to go crazy.
Well, Nicole Brolan, she's a very technical fighter and certainly an up-and-comer. Angie Parr, well, from the States to Mrs. Parr, who's going to be the Queen of Muay Thai? We'll see in a few short moments.
Okay, Angie Parr's got her dad Lewis with her here tonight, all the way from California. Let's get it on. Nicole Brolan and Angie Parr.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the blue corner, from St. Albans, the western suburbs, please welcome Nicole Brolan.
No gimmicks, Nicole Brolan makes her way to centre ring. Trained by Tom Miller. 14-7, the WK Australian champion, ISKA South Pacific Bantamweight champion. Nicole Brolan, Melbourne's own.
And her opponent, ladies and gentlemen, less than a month ago, she fought in a cage. Now in Melbourne, please welcome Mamacita Angie Parr.
Oh, Mamacita indeed. Angie Parr. Her dad, Louis, in her corner, all the way from California, and of course her hubby, John Wayne Parr. A bit of black-eyed peas to welcome Angie to the ring. From Boonchoo Gym, Burleigh Heads on the Gold Coast, 38-3, 8 knockouts, 2 boxing wins. And she hurdles the top rope. Great as always to see Angie Parr in centre ring at Evolution.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to bout number 5 of 9. Evolution 18, live from Melbourne. State Hockey and Netball Centre. 5 by 2-minute rounds, modified tie rules. And is for the vacant women's 60-kilogram Evolution belt. Proudly brought to you by Downtowner on Ligo. Our referee in charge for this bout, ladies and gentlemen, once again, here's Mr. Ignatius Miscellanies. Firstly, to my left in the blue corner, trained by Don Miller from Don's Thai Boxing. Official weight, 59.6 kilograms. Tonight, wearing white shorts with a blue trim. She has a fight record of 22 fights for 15 wins. Ranked #1 in Australia. Hailing from the western suburbs of St. Albans. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nicole, no gimmicks needed, Brolan. And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, trained by John Wayne Parr from the Boonchoo Gym. Official weight, 60 kilograms. Hailing from the Gold Coast in Queensland. Tonight, wearing white shorts with a red trim. Ominous fight record, 45 fights, 32 wins and 3 draws. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm Melbourne welcome to Angela Mamacita Parr.
Our centre referee, Ignatius Missalidis, to get us underway in this Evolution title fight. Angie Parr out of the red corner slings the legs early against Victoria's own Nicole Brolan. Michael Chavello, Mark the Hammer Castanini with you, brought to you by the beautiful Downtowner on Lygon.
Just want to also thank the Zagami family, Robert and Victor Zagami, for their gracious support and putting the Downtowner on Lygon in the mix with the event.
Early handiwork here from Angie Parr. Also our major sponsors here tonight, Caravilla, Builders, Dennis and all the crew for their fantastic support of Evolution 18 Melbourne. Angie Parr with the height and the reach here on the nuggety Nicole Brolan. Good left hand there from Angie. Long jab from Angie, and kicks the lead leg of Brolan. And again, Angie's come out slinging the legs here in the opening stanza. It's good to see. I thought she would have relied predominantly on her boxing work, Hammer, but she's going to town on the quads here of Nicole Brolan.
Well, of course, Angie coming off that MMA fight, cage fight, and dominated in the first round, just got caught and got rear naked choked in that one. But she's looking to make amends in a big way here tonight against Nicole's greatest female fighter, I'd say Nicole Brolan. Michael, yes?
Indeed, Hammer always represents well. An epic trilogy against Kayla Lewis, of course. Muay Thai clinch here. Trying to pull the head down from Angie Parr. High left round kick from Brolan. Don't know if you guys can see it, but ladies will always be ladies. Good to see Nicole Brolan with the blue nail polish on her feet and Angie with the red nail polish on her feet, coinciding with their corners. Colour coordinated here, Hammer.
Only you would notice that.
Yeah.
That one would have gone straight over my head. Sorry, we had you here. You fashionista, you.
Some would say it's a foot fetish. Brolan doesn't want to be backed into a corner or against the ropes here where Angie can tee off in her like that.
Nice.
Good exclamation mark at the end of the round. And I really enjoyed that one from Angie Parr. Hammer, I'll lean in her favour for the first stanza, but there's a long way to go in this one. We're set for 5.
Just a little too strong, Angie Parr. In the first, she started very quickly, pounded the legs of Brolan, but Brolan's tough. Coming from a Kyokushin background, those leg kicks she will be well conditioned for, and you can bet Brolan will fire up certainly in the second round. Nice push kick, Parr overlapping the hands well, and just finishing with a bit of a barrage in the round.
Have a look at the already damaged left leg there, all bruised up on Nicole Brolan, courtesy of those leg kicks from Angie Parr in the first round. That is brutal stuff.
Round 2.
Second round of 5. And Parr again just thunders out of her corner and goes to work on that lead leg. She's got a game plan here as Angie, and she's sticking to it. High knees in the grapple now. Brolan just trying to outmuscle her.
Well, talking to Angie yesterday, actually, she was saying she is quite enjoying her training. Obviously, with Wayne having a bit of a break from the hard training, giving his injury and his eye time to recover, he's been able to hold the pads a lot more for Angie and focus on her fight this time round. So she's really enjoyed working out with Wayne and getting her prep right for this one. Big elbow, Angie Parr.
Nicely done off the left arm from Angie Parr. Front kick to the midsection from Angie. Brolan just drifting off to her right, moves in now, needs to throw down, goes for a high left round kick, does Nicole Brolan. Angie looking for the jab, leg kick combination, boom, to the lead thigh again, tags with a jab and a cheap kick. Brolan on the back foot here. But she's all gut, she's all intestinal fortitude, is Nicole Brolan.
Nice left hand there from Angie, getting through the guard of Brolan. Inside
thigh kick from Angie. She's got more kick than a chorus line so far in this fight, Angie Parr.
Of course, Angie Parr, 6-time United States champion.
Oh, nice right hand to the orbital bone of Nicole. And kicks to the back leg. This is just Angie Parr mixing up levels, upstairs and downstairs, continually on the front foot, continually out-aggressing Nicole Brolan here.
Well, what you see, Michael, is the real fight girls going at it in centre ring. Angie Parr, the original female, I suppose, protege of Master Toddy, based in Vegas. And she is well understated, I suppose, in recent times, but was well known as being the best female on the planet at one stage.
Black Belt Magazine, of course, used to recognise her highly over in the US. Fighting under Angie Rivera, her maiden name. As she goes to the corner with her husband, Wayne Parr. Another round there to Angie. What does Nicole need to do, Hammer, round 3 to turn the tide?
Well, I think it's just Angie being just a little nastier tonight. Brolan cannot stand in front. She needs to be picking her shots and staying away from the big round kicks of Parr. She needs to check. Angie actually said yesterday they noticed that Nicole doesn't check a lot of those low kicks, but they're going to take full advantage of that.
2 rounds to zip in favour of Angie Parr. As we roll into the third, a lot of us expected Angie to come out boxing, but she's come out boxing now. But it's been a kicking contest so far, with Angie coming up trucks that lead leg of Nicole time and time again. Nice double jab, right hand falls short for Angie. Brolan's got to find a way to close Angie down. She can't stand a distance like this. Angie just teeing off on her. Nice front kick to the midsection from Angie. Big leg kick again. Brolan's got to start checking those. Showing some good angles here is Brolan. It's good enough to keep her out of danger, but it's not going to score for her. Now wants to lock on the knees if she can. Look for the meet and greet, poked out the jab. 2 of our favourite female fighters here in centre ring.
Of course, Angie Parr rated #1 in the welterweight women's division. Nicole Brolan rated #2 in the featherweight division.
Uppercut from Angie, knee from Nicole. Puts the knee guard on as Angie lets it go. Nicole punishes her for it. Double knees off the left leg. Drifts back to centre ring now. Nicole Brolan, high kick. Nicely done from Angie, trying to loop the shin around the back of the neck. Brolan getting in a leg kick of her own. Angie, nice right hand, little popping jab, smack bang on the schnoggin. Front kick to the midsection from Nicole, eats a foot. And Dom Miller's going to burst a blood vessel, fair income in the corner of Nicole Brolan.
Well, Dom Miller's done a great job with Nicole Brolan, but I feel tonight she's really having her work cut out for her against the rampaging Parr.
Catch and sweep. No, catch and knee it was. Brolan going for the meet and greet, the good night Irene. Look at the big bok choy hammer, that couldn't find it.
And knee just coming dangerously close to meeting the target on Parr.
Angie slowed down a little here perhaps. This is maybe Nicole Brolan's opportunity to capitalise.
Still busier though, Michael, still busier.
Oh, for sure.
Trying to let the elbow go. On the knocker was Parr.
Now, Brolan pumping her fist into the air at the end of that round. She thought she had it, Hammer. I'll actually give that one a drawn round.
I'll agree with you. It's great to agree with you. It's so rare.
2 rounds to Angie Parr, 1 round, a drawn round.
Just Parr trying to chamber Brolan's head down, but Brolan getting the better of the clinch in that exchange. Parr punching out a bit and just more aggressive. Beautiful head kick, Parr. And just keeping busy. Brolan rallied back, but I think Parr just a busier of the 2.
Fourth round of 5. Great crowd on hand here at the State Hockey Netball Centre in Melbourne. Evolution 18. This fight brought to you by the Downtowner on Lygon. Angie looks for the clinch early on here. Wrenches her around. Little sneaky uppercut off the right arm. And Naish Michelides straight in on them. Nice straight line punching from Angie Parr. No knees happening here.
Both ladies trying to get the elbows away on the inside, but negating.
Looks like there's a little bit of blood on the cheek here of Nicole Brolan. I'm trying to spot where it's come from. Is it something
from
on
the
her
nose, Michael? I think she's
okay.
caught a couple flush on the nose and just a little blood trickling from her nose, Brolan.
Yes, indeed. Looks like left nostril. Angie's got a big gob of Nicole's blood on the right side of forehead from when they were locked in the grapple. Nice double jab. Brolan doing a quick out of her teeth. Good evasion from Angie. Counters with the left hand. Turns her around against the ropes. Double knee. Well done there from Nicole Brolan. Just needs to turn the point of the knee in a little more though. Is there a... No, it's the blood still off Nicole. I thought maybe a little cut there on Angie. It's deceiving though.
Nice push kicks again from Parr. Brolan Brolan comes forward.
Oh, Angie turns her around, goes for the big tub thumper. Good front kick, and again to the chin of Nicole Brolan. It's one of Angie's busiest fights we've seen. Last time you and I commentated her live, and was in Jamaica, of course. And this has just been a busy performance here tonight.
Of course, against Julie Kitchen, and the very tall, rangy Julie Kitchen. I think that was a close one, though. Very, very close. I think Parr a little unlucky in that one. But tonight, it's Nicole Brolan. And I'd say the biggest test for Brolan to date, Michael.
For sure, Angie Parr, as we said, ranked #1 by International Kickboxing Magazine. Both women pump the fists into the air. But Hammer, I'm going to have to swing the way of Angie Parr again for that round.
Well, she landed the rabbit push kicks. Just was busier and had more scoring shots than Brolan, Michael. Nice turn and right hand from Parr. And you can certainly tell she's putting the work at the gym.
Fighters touch gloves.
Fifth and final round. It is all for Nicole Brolan to do now. Nice jabbing off the bell from Angie Parr. Front kick, right hand. Once again, Angie Parr opening up strongly. And you can see Brolan a little bit more prepared to throw down now. She knows that time is against her. She must feel that she's behind on the scorecards here, Nicole Brolan.
Well, Parr looking for the takedown. She knows that the takedown will score very highly for her indeed.
Just fakes off the front leg. Angie, she'll try and set the right hand.
Just coming into this fight in great condition, Angie Parr, mother of two. A very busy mother of two, I can tell you. I know the two little Parrs, and they will keep any mum very busy indeed in the household. So fitting into her busy schedule, the hectic training that she's been enduring is truly something you've got to admire.
Nice outside thigh kick from Angie, throws the right hand. Brolan trying to work the angles, trying to get some shots off. Eats another front kick, beautiful timing. Oh, and a turning back kick. Angie Parr turning it on for this crowd. This is Angie Parr at her finest. This is why she is rated #1 in the country and among the finest female fighters on the planet. Nicole Brolan's got to throw a Hail Mary shot and hope that the prayers reach the right person. Angie Parr not relenting. Brolan keeps coming forward. We always said it was going to be a big test for Nicole Brolan. She's on the front foot, but she can't get that clean shot off that she wants. But she's working it down for the bell, is Nicole Brolan.
Again, Parr just using that push kick. A straight line to the target, always going to be quicker than a round kick, Michael. Brolan trying to shoot down low. Parr going with a straight line technique and beating her to the punch. Angie Parr, textbook performance from her. Nicole Brolan, very brave effort.
Epic contest here. The Evolution title on the line. I'm going to have to favour it for Angie Parr, but a gutsy effort nonetheless from Nicole Brolan.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. But before we do, a big round of applause to both women's fighters. A fantastic bout. Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. Darren Bauer had it 50-47, red corner. Keith Grant and Matt Reed had it 48-48. We have a draw.
Well, a drawn decision here. I don't see it, and neither does the crowd.
No.
That should have gone the way of Angie Parr. Terrible judging there from Matt Reed and Keith Grant. Really terrible judging. I just don't see that, Hammer.
No, I must admit I didn't see it myself, but different angles will give you different perspectives, and a draw it is tonight.